Hey Libra, this is going to be your career and money reading for the month of April. This is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with every single Libra. If it does resonate with you, wonderful, but if it doesn't, please feel free to check out your moon and rising sign, and I will leave a timestamp in the comment section for when the reading begins, but I've already pre-shuffled the deck here, so all I need to do is just go ahead and cut it and we'll get started. So can I get a clear, concise message for Libra for career and money? The month of April. Okay, Libra. Okay, Libra, so I feel like, I'm going to be honest, for this month, Libra, I feel like this is going to be a little bit of more of a warning reading for you for career and money. So let's kind of jump into it. I feel like what's good for you right now, looking at it, and I want to start here with your constant for the month, is that it's a very stable energy with the four of rods. So either you are going to be extremely financially stable, your business is going to be very stable, or for some of you, you could be purchasing a home, looking to sell one, finding a new office space for some of you. If that's the case for you, you'll make the right selection for sure. There's a lot of stability that's coming in for you, and that's going to be consistent for you throughout the month. I feel like this is going to be a little bit of a warning reading for you is that this stability, I feel like, is going to, it may be easy for you to be lulled into this false sense of security. It's going to feel very stable for you this month. You may find a new place, whatever it is. There's going to be an overall, you could also, there could be some kind of important meeting that you have this month with the Four of Rods energy. And I feel like it's important for you this month not to get lulled into that. Let's talk about your current energy. We have the Fool. The Fool, yes, it can talk about taking risks and new opportunities. It could also talk about being very naive. I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to be presented with something this month that seems great. That it seems like something that you may want to do a little bit of research in, and you may do some due diligence. And it feels like something that you may want to pursue, whatever that is. Could be a new position that's opening up in your company. It could be another job opportunity. It could be a business opportunity. I feel like it's going to be very important for you this month not to fall into this Fool energy too deeply. But you're going to be in the energy of wanting to take some risks this month, of wanting to just kind of jump into new things, and that's great. I feel like, though, with this star showing up here as the energy of what needs to change for you, the star energy is kind of can sometimes be an energy of someone who does not. The star isn't based in reality. Right, it's based in hope, belief, faith, which are beautiful things. But I feel like you're teetering on the edge of looking at something through rose-colored glasses, right? Seeing it in a more hopeful, wishful way, and being ready to jump into something with this full energy without fully understanding what you're getting into. Because it looks great with the Fool energy, right? The star is so beautiful, it almost looks unattainable. It looks like something that you can't grasp. There's something that looks amazing and is very, very enticing to you on a career and business level, that you want to take this Fool energy. You want to jump into it. I feel like it's really important to realize that you need to fully analyze whatever this is, because with the star being what needs to change, it really means that you need to have a little bit, I feel like it's really just saying don't have blind faith in something. Don't have blind faith. There's nothing wrong with faith, but don't have blind faith. Really, really analyze anything new that's coming in for you this month. The way you're kind of viewing your current energy is the Nine of Rods. The Nine of Rods to me can be a very defensive energy, like someone who's anticipating, what's next. I feel like for a lot of you, sometimes the Nine of Rods for me can feel like someone who's just waiting for the hard times to end. Someone who's waiting for the battle to be over. And I feel like some of you, although you are stable, it feels like for the month, it feels like there is a little bit of, either there could have been a little bit of hardship in the past, or just a little bit, you may feel, even though the month is going to be fine, it's going to be very, very stable, you may feel some insecurity financially for some reason with this Nine of Rods energy. And so you're kind of anticipating either the next, I feel like for some of you, you are anticipating the next hardship. And so you feel like, I want to get into something to kind of hedge my bets against the next trial, right? The next potential financial hit that I could potentially take. And you're in this energy of trying to protect yourself financially. And so I feel like some of you are looking for opportunities with this full energy. And I feel like it's just a warning not to jump into anything too quickly with this star appearing here, just because you want to kind of hedge your bets against something, against the next, crisis, I think it's a reminder for you that you are stable. You may not be exactly where you want to be, but you're stable, and you don't have to take these kind of risks right now. There are times to do it, and there are opportunities that you should. But I feel like, whatever this new one is that's coming in the month of April, you really need to take it slowly. You really need to really look at this. You've got the Knight of Pentacles as your action that needs to be taken for the month, and that's an energy of diligence. That's the energy of doing your due diligence. It's an energy of researching. It's also an energy of taking things really painfully slowly. Taking things at a pace that could be frustrating for others. I feel like someone may want you to jump into something, and you need to put on the brakes real quick and take this very, very slowly. And I feel like the slower you take this, the more that will be revealed to you about this particular new thing that you're interested in considering pursuing. Now, the past energy that kind of will affect you this month is the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I feel for a lot of you, I feel like this new energy, I feel like is all about trying to, because the Wheel of Fortune can talk about gambling, right? So I feel like for some of you, you've taken some gambles in the past, and it could have worked out for you, right? You're stable now, so this energy could have worked out for you. And I feel like some of you I feel like these are Libras who are willing to take risks for sure with this Fool and this Wheel of Fortune energy. And I feel like you're more prone to take it now because you feel stable enough to do it. Like it wouldn't hit you quite as hard. And I'm not saying this is a horrible opportunity. I'm saying that you need to take it very slowly and make sure it's the right opportunity for you. Because remember, the Wheel of Fortune could turn both ways. So you've really got to evaluate the risk that you're taking on here. It's going to be very, very important to do that. And I feel like, especially if you're a person who's actively looking for something new, The slower you take things, especially if you're evaluating more than one thing, that would be my suggestion for you, is to evaluate more than one thing this month and take it slowly and kind of compare and weigh both against each other. I feel like that'll slow you down in the process. Don't look at just one particular thing this month and put all your eggs in that one basket to where you feel like with this Fool energy, you have to jump into it. I feel like take things slow, evaluate multiple, it could be multiple vendors, multiple business opportunities, multiple job opportunities, whatever it is. Get more than one. Take it slowly. Don't jump into it too quickly. And I feel like if you do that, if you kind of adopt that Knight of Pentacles energy and slow this wheel down a little bit, I feel like you're a risk taker. Like you're willing to take risks that some people may not be, or you have in the past. And you could have been burnt in the past and it could have gone well. I feel like some of you have been burnt though with this Nine of Wands energy. And so you're kind of relishing in the stability that you have right now and you don't want to lose that, but you still kind of have this itch to kind of jump into something. Slow down a little bit. Slow down. Now, the outcome that we have for you for the month is the Nine of Pentacles. That's great energy. Also very content, stable energy. This is someone who is financially stable. So at the end of the day, you're going to maintain your stability for the month. I don't think that you're going to do anything that's going to be detrimental to your overall financial position, but I also feel like what's so interesting about the Nine of Pentacles is that this is wealth that this person has built over time. The Nine of Pentacles, I don't view that as kind of inherited wealth. I feel like that's something that someone's built over time. I feel like that's what you're going to be valuing. And I feel like that's how you're going to be, by the end of the month, that's how you're going to be evaluating new opportunities that you may want to take, is looking at looking at things from the long view, taking the long position on certain things with this Nine of Pentacles energy, and building, looking more for something that's a little bit less risky, and looking more into something that can be slowly built over time that will give you kind of stability that's really, really solid. You kind of jump into this month with this energy of I'm ready to take a risk, and I feel like you still will be, but I feel it'll be a little bit more calculated by the end of the month, and it will be a risk that's been properly evaluated. So I hope that was helpful and provided a little bit of clarity for you, and I'll talk to you soon.